Okay, we're going to go over the production order system in Influence FM, and it's pretty simple. It is probably our more complex system in Influence FM, so I'll go through it nice and slow, and hopefully we can get you to wrap your head around it here. Okay, so these are our production orders. This is the name of the company. This is the name of the actual production order, and then the person that owns the production order. And then the length, who the producer is, and when it's needed by, and the last time it actually got updated. You'll notice a blue bar beneath the production order, and that's the status of the production order. So you started off in the copywriter draft status, go to production, then it's assigned to talent, it comes back as completed, and then you go ahead and traffic the ad. You put in the traffic instructions for traffic. So, depending on your radio station, you may have different statuses. You may have a couple extra statuses. You may have a few less. That being said, the process is still the same. It just walks down the next logical step as you go down. So, let's go ahead and do a new production order. Actually, before we do that, let me go over the drop-down menu here. First of all, you can select your customer. So if you only want to see your production orders that you've done for high desert healing, you could do that. This is the status selector. So right now I'm in active production orders. So this will show me everything that's in the copywriter draft status, production, everything that's been assigned out to talent, and everything that's come back as completed. Now again, remember your station may be different. You may actually have a copywriters or copy point step. If your station uses copywriters, you'd have a copy point step before this, and then there's other configurations as well. So if you're on all active production orders, it shows you these first four. But after it's done with production it then goes to traffic, and then you can see where your ad is in the traffic status. So you have traffic orders and traffic. It's being dubbed, and then it's actually on the air. We also have, everything that's been stored, and then all production orders shows you absolutely everything at once if you need to see that. Your stored production orders are your production orders you don't think you're ever going to want to use again. However, you do get clients that go, hey, can you run that ad from 2011? You can easily find it and pull it up. So that being said, if you were to select one of these, it would only show you your production orders and those statuses. So I like to leave it on this one, that way I can see where all my ads are, whether they're in production, and you can see since they're highlighted, that's the status that they're in. These are completed, these have been assigned, and then of course we have multiple pages of traffic orders. And real quick before we do production order, let's click on action here and see what's in here. So you can view or edit the PO. This is the same as clicking on the title here, so you have that. You can send it to storage, so again, you don't think you're ever going to use it again, you can send it away to storage. You can print off this production order. You can email this production order to someone if you want. And then you have history as well, so you can view a complete history of who did what when. You also have report a problem, and is what this does. This moves the production order backwards. So if a script needs changes, needs approval, you put in your description, and then you email whoever's involved with that production order, hit save. And then it notifies those people that, hey, there's a problem with this production order. You can click report a problem, but you can also click backwards. So if you click on production, it'll pull up that same pop-up screen there for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a new production order. Click on new PO, and then again, since I'm logged in as a manager, it wants me to select my sales rep, or user I should say, and then your customer. So for now we'll do I'll do Foxy's Salon. Now it's asking me, do you want to do a standard PO or a pre-produced PO? Now your pre-produced POs are just real simple, so we'll go ahead and I'll show you this first. These are your ads that you get from Budweiser or from your agencies. The ad's already done, there's nothing really to do, so you just need to get it in the traffic system. You put in the title, and I'll just go ahead and put a test omit. And then the length of the ad, is it a co-op or not? And then you can copy and paste your script in there if you need to. And then you simply upload your audio file. And then once it's uploaded, you can then hit apply, and then we'll take it to the traffic status. or actually it'll bring up the traffic screen. But sometimes you get more than one ad from Budweiser, so you can save and add another. So this would pull up this screen again, and then when you get to your last ad, you then would hit apply, and then that would pull up the traffic screen with all 3 of your spots in there, or however many spots you got from the agency. So for now, we're going to go ahead and hit apply, and I'll show you here. Now we have our traffic screen. This is where we put in our traffic instructions, the cart number, if it hasn't already been, well, it wouldn't have already been entered. You don't have to put it in at this point, but you can if you want. Maybe traffic does that, just depending on your radio station and how they work. So start date, end date, what stations does it run on, and then if your station uses ISKI codes, this is optional down here. You can do that. But you may get a client that says, hey, can you run that ad from 2008? You then can select another ad here, and then hit add to rotation, and then you would go through the same process, tell it the start and end date, and then you have the percentage also of how the ad is rotated. So if there's 2 ads, it could be 50%, 50% of the time, but you could put this at 75%, and then put the other one at 25%. Then this ad would play 75% of the time, and the other one you selected would play 25% of the time. You also have an instruction box up here, so you can put any special instructions you need to get to the traffic director if you want. You hit then send to traffic, and then traffic gets an email saying, hey, you need to get this ad on the air. So let's go ahead and do a regular production order. Again, click on new PO. It wants me to select my user. For now, we're going to select Cactus Websites, and we'll say Greg's Guitar Store, and then it's a standard PO. Now we put in the copy title, and then you want to make this title something that you'll remember in the future. So if you do get that client that goes, hey, I want to run that ad from a while ago, you'll easily be able to spot it in the system. How long is the copy? Is it a hard, medium, or soft sell? How many voices are you going to need? When do you need it produced by? We'll say tomorrow. Is it a co-op or not? Depending on your organization, you may put in the cart number at this point. You may not, so this is optional. And then you could request talent if you want. This is optional as well, so I like Misty's voice, so I want to use Misty. Does it need a music, jingle, tag, music bed, or other? I'm going to say it needs a music bed. I'm going to say romantic music, please. And then any pronunciations. Where I'm at, I'm in a little town called Lake Havasu City, Arizona. Havasu always gets slaughtered, so we spell it out phonetically in the pronunciations there. So anything that's not, your run-of-the-mill English words, we strongly recommend that you spell things out phonetically. Then we come down to the copy box. Start typing here, and you'll notice in the top right-hand corner of this box here, it's starting to count for us. So we're at 4 seconds. So depending on your radio station and how much time they allow you, it won't let you go past the time. At our station, we're allowed 32. You'll notice if I hit apply here, it says copy is too long. Your estimated 37 seconds, you're only allowed 32. So I would know then I would have to shorten that up a bit. So now I'm at 32. However, you go, well, okay, I need to put, it's Christmas time and I need jingle bells right here. Fine. So all you have to do is click where you want it, and then you hit the F2 button to insert a comment. And basically it just adds brackets. So if we hit F2, you'll notice here, now if anything we put between the comment is not going to count against our time. You'll see the counter on the top right-hand corner is not moving. We also have some formatting options, so if you know the person you're sending it to doesn't have very good eyesight, you can make the font bigger, you can bold stuff, you can italicize, underline, and then make colors. So it's ready to be produced. We then hit apply. The producer now will get an email saying, hey, you need to get this ad produced. He then comes in here and goes, okay, we'll go to production. And I need to put it on my user. The reason we're not seeing that is because I was on Carry and I actually had the ad made through Cactus Websites. But I'm going to put it on all employees. This is where your production director is going to sit, so you can see all ads that are coming through. So again, we're in the production status. There's only one in production. If I were to sit here again, this is all your active production orders, which again is all these statuses here. But I'm going to go ahead and put it on that for now. And then we'll see this one, it should be at the top. And it's not. That's because these got edited in between while I was doing that. Okay, so now the next logical step is to assign it to talent. So the producer then will click on assign to talent. And while you as sales reps probably won't go through this too much, I still want to show you the process and how it works. So now they need to assign it to talent. So the producer then will read this and go, okay, that all looks good to me. Now I need to select the person I want to send it to, and I'll send it to the test here. And now that talent, AAA test, will now get an email saying, hey, you need to cut that ad. So they then come in the system and they go to the assign status. They'll probably be sitting here all the time. However, we're on all active production orders again. They'll probably sit here. So now they need to come and find that ad. Greg's Guitar Store, there it is sitting in the assign status. Now they complete it. They click on that. They upload the spot. Click start upload. It's then turning its gears. And there it is. You can play it from here. You can download it. So then they simply mark the spot as complete. Hit apply. Then you as the sales rep gets an email saying, hey, you need to get this ad on the air. So then you come in, go to Greg's Guitar Store. You can open it up from here and listen to it, make sure you like it. Hit play there. Or you can download it if you need to. And then the next step is to traffic it, if everything's good to go. Click on traffic. And then you put in whatever you need to put in, start date, end date, stations it runs on, and then if you want the ISKI codes. Also, again, you can select a different ad. So if you go, okay, I want to use this ad, the client asks for this ad to run at the same time. And if there was a script in this ad, there's not, you would see the script here, so that would help you identify it besides the title, which that's what this is. This is the title of the ad. If there was a script, it would be included in here. You go, oh, okay, that is the one I want. So nevertheless, I'm going to hit add to rotation. So is what this is going to do, it's going to copy the information I put up here, the start and end dates. It's also going to split the percentage on what these run at 50-50. So this ad runs 50% of the time, and then this ad runs 50% of the time. However, I can change this to 25%, have this run 75% of the time, and then the traffic director would know they would need to split that rotation that way. Hit send to traffic, it then goes on its way. So that's pretty much it with the production order system. Again, if you have any troubles, just give us a call. Our 1-800 number is right here. Click on Get Help. It's also down here, which you can chat with us, and you can also call us, of course. And then at the very bottom of the screen, our 1-800 number is here as well.